Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to my channel, thank you for popping in. This is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, a singles reading, or if you're in separation from your person, this could also be for you. For Capricorns looking for love, unsure about love, or in separation. Let's see. I usually do it this way, so hold on. Alright. I want to make sure that you can see everything. So we got our 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 9 and 10 for Capricorn. All right, let us go ahead and begin. Just a friendly reminder, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. Check your other placements. If nothing whatsoever resonates, don't try to fit it in. Just take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, leave it behind because the message is not for you at this time. If it resonates and or if you simply enjoy it, please remember to like and subscribe. It notifies you of future content, and of course it helps me, helps you. So, starting with the very first card, this is you and love. Oh, desire, Tristan and Isolde. Our second card is the current situation, which is the 6 of Staves in the upright. So the Staves are the wands in this deck. That is a fire energy. Desire is Chariot, which is Cancer energy. We have the 5 of Coins in the reverse position. That is your challenges card, so that's opportunities or obstacles. Pentacles or coins in this deck are Earth energy. Queen of Arrows, that is your past. That could be recent, that could be a little bit longer ago. That is an Air energy. The Queen of Arrows is the swords in this deck. We have in the reverse position, we have Wisdom. In reverse for the Wisdom is the High Priestess. That is your higher power card. So that is what your guides or spirit or universe or God or your subconscious is trying to tell you. Something for you to focus on. You have the 7 of Staves in the reverse position. Again, that's fire energy. That is your near future. We have the Queen of Coins, again, Earth energy in the reverse position. That is your issues, things you should pay attention to, patterns or perceptions that you should change so that you can end repeating cycles. We have the 8 of Staves in the reverse position, again, a fire energy. You could have a lot of fire in your chart. Princess of Coins is the Page of Pentacles. That is in the reverse position. That is for your loved one or how you, or I'm sorry, no, your 8 of Staves is how you, your loved one or how you perceive them. Sorry, Page of Pentacles. The Princess of Coins is your advice card in the reverse position. And then, of course, we have the 10 of Coins, which is pretty awesome. That is your outcome, your potential outcome. So, with that said, we'll start with that Chariot here. Cancer energy, Chariot, that is you and love. So, movement, fate, transition, and change. Being pulled by desire. Movement into the next phase of life. If you are feeling impatient, don't worry. Transitions will go smoothly as if they are meant to be. Okay, so that is you and love. It is coming. It is coming towards you. Just have a little more patience. The 6 of Staves is all about victory, triumph, honor, and heroism. So enjoying success after much hard work and struggle, acknowledgement and honor from those around you, the fruits of courage and integrity. So that is your challenges card. That's your opportunity or obstacles. So for that, you are going to triumph. You are going to be acknowledged for all of your hard work and your commitment. Your investments are going to be paying off. So with your patience here, that is an opportunity for you, okay? The Five of Coins in the reverse position. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally skipped. That is your situation. My goodness. I'm so sorry. The Six of Stones is your situation. So you are rising to the occasion. You are feeling victorious, okay? Or it is coming, right? You're being challenged by the Five of Coins in the reverse position. Hopefully I don't keep doing this. I did this in the relationship reading as well. Keep kind of jumping ahead. So your Five of Coins and Earth energy there in the reverse position is poverty, insecurity, spiritual richness. So when you reverse it, these feelings are transitory. Have faith in the future. A more prosperous phase of life is on its way. So your opportunity here is to let go of the past, have faith in the universe, have faith in God, whatever you believe in, have faith in yourself. Prosperity, love, harmony, it's on its way. There's an offering coming towards you, Capricorn. Queen of Arrows is your recent past, or could be a little bit longer than that. Queen of Arrows is a brilliance, honesty, and wisdom. Wisdom in matters of the heart, self-knowledge, brilliance in writing and speaking. I will say that could also be a past person, since it is an air energy. So we are looking at Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So in the past position, that is knowing what's best for yourself, right? Knowing when to walk away from a situation. What they're trying to tell you is, I would say, an encouragement to dive deep, to use your intuition, because it is the High Priestess. It's in the reverse position. The High Priestess stands for knowledge, education, and enlightenment. So in reverse, it's an unwillingness to learn, a superficiality, intimidated by intelligence or education, feeling limited by a lack of knowledge or understanding. So you may be feeling very confused, very torn on an issue. But basically, subconscious, God, spirit, the universe, source, the creator, your guides, they're trying to tell you to kind of bring it in, I guess I should say. Let's see. Let me grab you the other. So a secrecy, a blocked or neglected intuition, and spiritual denial. So this card says that you may be ignoring your intuition, or that you may be keeping knowledge to yourself. Nurture your intuition and trust in yourself. Don't deny your spirituality, however it manifests for you, and be wary of secrecy when transparency is best. So being completely honest, communicating your needs, not ignoring yourself. You have to take care of yourself so that you can attract better things into your life, okay? The Seven of Staves is defense, combat, and struggle. It's in the reverse position, so it's feeling overwhelmed, being your own worst enemy, creating problems to distract from what is really going on. Okay, that is for your near future. Funnily enough, you do have a lot of similarities to the relationship reading, so you might want to check it out just in case you are in separation. Not what I wanted, not what I wanted. I want this one. I'm going to go ahead and clarify that Seven of Staves. Since that is your near future, can you please clarify the Seven of Staves for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Thank you so much. You have the Four of Cups in the reverse position. We have the Five of Cups in the upright position, and we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. So a lot of emotional baggage, I would say, or a lot of torn emotions here. So in your near future, that Four of Cups usually talks about boredom and complacency. And an introspection, right? In the reverse, it's actually a readiness, reconsideration, and a motivation. So the Four of Cups can hint that you might finally be ready to shake things up and reform the status quo. If there's something you'd like to change, get ready, because you're finally in a place to do so. Take this newfound energy and purpose and go forth. It's followed up by the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is mourning, pessimism, grief, and regret, which I like to point out. When we hit this period of struggle, we only pay attention to the Three Cups that are knocked over and not the Two of Cups. that's directly behind us, okay? So the Five of Cups signals a period of sorrow and loss that blinds you to everything, even the potential growth and fulfillment that await you. Extreme disappointment has gripped you so much so that you're unable to see a better future ahead, or that there are still things worth smiling about in your future. Sometimes it's tough to dig yourself out of a funk, especially when it doesn't feel like there's an end in sight. But the Five of Cups is trying to tell you that you can do it. While grief and mourning are perfectly natural things to experience, the Five of Cups warns against wallowing in regret. Whether you've been dumped, laid off, or betrayed by a friend, the Five of Cups is here to remind you that after a period of sadness, you must prepare to move forward, okay? The Queen of Cups in the reverse position is all about self-care and self-love. When the Queen of Cups appears reversed, she indicates that you may be out of sync with your emotions. Maybe you've become too invested in the emotions of others as you offer them support, or perhaps you developed an unhealthy relationship. When the Queen is reversed, she suggests that you take some time to focus on your own emotional wellness and needs. So I do feel like with these two coinciding together, you are putting everything in front of you, which is unhealthy. It is a bit of a coping mechanism to get through times, but you're not taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of your needs, which will just lead kind of to destruction. So your next card here are the issues, okay? These are things that you need to look at, take a hard look at, and fix so that you can end cycles and repeating cycles, whether you are wanting your specific person back, whether you are wanting a new opportunity. This will help create better relationships in the future. So the Seven of Coins, or I'm sorry, the Seven of Coins, my goodness, the Queen of Coins is fertility, prosperity, beauty, and generosity. It's an earth energy, okay? The Queen of Coins is all about, in the reverse, needing to ground oneself and an over-materialistic orientation to life, disappointment in the home. So I think you are struggling with maybe finding a silver lining, with being a little grateful for the things that you have. Again, putting others before your needs consistently is causing this disappointment, this dysfunctionality. So try to flip it, ground yourself, dig deep, follow your intuition, find spirit, even turning to almost like a community would probably be helpful, but that way you end a repeating cycle, okay? Honest communications here. We have the Eight of Staves in the reverse position. This is for your loved one or how you perceive them. So that is a sudden communication, movement, and release. So waiting too long for communication, perhaps it is time to take the initiative to create waves. Waiting for others to make the first move. Passiveness, okay? So you feel like they're not putting forth an effort. You're doing all the work and they're not communicating towards you. Let's go ahead and pull on that as well. I just want to see if this person... Okay, so we're going to clarify the Eight of Staves to see if communication is coming in for you, since they are moving a little too slow for your liking. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position, and we have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, and we have the Page of Cups. All three of these are in the reverse position. You do have two messengers, so I do feel like your person might be struggling with how they want to approach the situation. Perhaps they're not feeling good enough to come forth at this time. A lot of the time, when they're reversed, I don't feel like it's a negative omen. I know it can be, but I feel more like it might just be delayed. It's not happening as fast as you would like it to. And perhaps that is because they are growing and they need to be on the same frequency as you. They need to match your level before they can come in. So the Knight of Pentacles is a lack of security and inertia, yet again, and negligence. So in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles signals that despite all of their efforts, things aren't totally paying off right now. Revisit foundations to see what can be addressed. Alternatively, this card reverse can imply that you're being too negligent in your dealings and that you need to ensure that you're not letting your projects, relationships, work, or investments fall into ruin. So your person is struggling. with something. Let's look at that Hermit. Card number 9, Virgo energy in the reverse is an isolation and a loneliness. So they might be wallowing a little bit. Okay. This card tells you that you're either going too far or not far enough into introspection and solitude. You've already spent a good deal of time thinking on your own. Your self-obsession could be setting you up for some major loneliness. While inner development is admirable, maintaining and fostering connections can also be sources of growth and joy. Don't shut them out completely. Lastly, be sure not to ignore the wisdom, inner guidance, and spirituality being shared with you. So there's definitely a lack of movement. There's a lack of speed in this, and it does seem like they are self-isolating. So they're pushing everyone away. Let's check out that Page of Cups here. Emotional immaturity, naivety, creative blocks, and doubting intuition. So, yeah, okay. This is why you perceive this person as the Eight of Stops. This is why, because they are in a situation here. This person here either lacks the confidence, is battling with past trauma, has a lot of inner child stuff they need to heal. They're just stuck in the past. They're in a pity party situation. They're a woe is me. The Page of Cups may indicate that you're hiding your creative inspiration. Perhaps you feel that the idea or project you're working on is too new or conceptual to share with others. Maybe you're hitting a creative or emotional roadblock. The reverse page is still a bringer of news, but this time it indicates that something won't go as expected and may lead to disappointment. Similarly, the page reverse is associated with emotional immaturity and an irresponsibility. So I think that's why, is this person here, you are seeing all of these things. And you might not completely understand them, but you see them and you're like, well, okay, you want to make a change, then make the change. And instead they're so hung up on, well, it's not my fault. They're deflecting. And so it is taking longer than what it should be to receive this from this person. The Princess of Coins is in the reverse position here. This is our Page of Coins. This is your advice card. So usually it's new ideas, oh, what? No, I'm sorry. Oh, I did it again. Taking responsibility, messages, and fertility. So too much time thinking, not enough doing, waiting for money, business news, and unrealistic planning. So setting expectations a little bit too high, kind of just being like, okay, well, you know, this is my plan. We're taking a little bit too much time thinking, so there's no acting happening. So as an advice card, I would say absolutely lay down your groundwork. And I mean, it does go hand in hand with your High Priestess here. They want you to follow your intuition. Stop blocking yourself. Stop blocking your manifestations because you're not welcoming the gifts that the universe is bringing towards you. It's taking responsibility. Thinking way too much and not acting upon those thoughts. So just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about the worst case scenario. Waiting for money to start falling out of the sky. You might be working very hard as well to reach these goals, but you're not even taking time to take care of yourself. So there's a lot of delay here because of it. Now, on the plus side, you're following this up with the 10 of Coins. This is your potential outcome. This is accumulation, this is prosperity, this is expansion and property. So great satisfaction, creating a family to share wealth with, the successful accumulation of business plans, and an inheritance. So there is an overall success coming from the potential outcome here. Let's go ahead and pull on here. What kind of offerings do we have for Capricorn? Let's go ahead and, what is the offer? What opportunity do we have here? This card wants to come out for you as well. Okay. So we have a 7 of Wands yet again. 7 of Staves right there. We have a Queen of Pentacles. We have Strength in the reverse. That's Leo energy. And we have the 6 of Pentacles in the upright as well. So this is an opportunity for you. Seven of Wands in the reverse is an insecurity and backing down. The Seven of Wands suggests that your insecurity might be bringing you down instead of igniting your fighting spirit. So what if things seem harder than expected them to be? It's not impossible to overcome obstacles. Alternatively, the Second of Wands could warn that your ego and your fighting spirit have let you take things too far. Sometimes it's good to pick your battles, so think about the situation for a moment and figure out what's at the root of this conflict. We have the Queen of Pentacles following this up as well. So the Queen of Pentacles is nurturing, provision, pragmatism, and resourcefulness. So the Queen of Pentacles is a generous person who uses her money and resources in order to support others, encourage beauty, and invest in charitable purposes. She always finds a pragmatic way to nurture, ground, and care for those she loves. She's reliable, loyal, and resourceful in her support as she tends to others and herself. Then we have Leo, card number 8, the Strength card in the reverse position. It's self-doubt, forcefulness, and passivity. When reversed, the Strength card warns that you're either being too forceful or too complacent. Try to focus on the upright attributes of this card and help guide things to unfold organically. Do not shoehorn or force events just because you want or need them to come to pass. Lastly, don't be afraid to take responsibility and step into your power and fortitude to help make things happen. So that could also be, again, with that Eight of Staves, that person who's really struggling, you might have to confront a little bit more. Your upright is strength, courage, compassion, and perseverance. You can persevere. Then we're back to the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles, which is all about generosity, charity, financial balance and security, and a justice and a fairness. Is a card of giving and receiving. You're either on the receiving end of someone's generosity or have achieved enough financial stability to distribute some of your wealth, time, and resources to others. This influx of resources could come in the form of a business investment or funds for a social or moral cause. Either way, the spending and investing of this money should be charitable or project-oriented, not blown on a shopping spree. Check in with yourself to see if things are out of balance. Do you need to ask for more support? Do you need to support others more? You're definitely struggling in that because remember, you're not putting your needs out there. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pull just to see on what our other love offerings are, because it seems like there's an opportunity there. We have an Ace of Coins. There's absolutely an opportunity coming our way. The Three of Cups. There's a celebration coming. And the Ten of Staves in the reverse position. So I feel like that actually is sharing the load here. Okay. So you do have a love offering coming in. It seems like it's a little more stable since it is an earth energy. Fertility, growth, and prosperity, the beginning of a new phase filled with good fortune, attainment of material goals, contentment, and a personal life. So you do have that Ten of Coins there as well. So I do feel like there is a new prosperous, more beneficial opportunity or a new beginning coming that will be more stable, more founded, right? We have the Three of Cups, which is all about celebration and a sense of community and friendship. Celebration, joy, and happy unions. So great satisfaction, peace between family, generations, or enemies, a celebration involving women, possibly even a wedding feast, okay? And then let's go ahead and check out that Ten of Wands in the reverse position. Which is accumulation, success, and creativity. Oh no, I'm sorry. So in the reverse there is an overwhelmed and burdened by responsibility. So yet again, yes, because of that energy you have there, you are overwhelmed. If you learn to lean on someone, it would fix the problem. Like you need to start delegating. You need to start sharing your responsibility. Let's go ahead and take one more time. Any other love offerings for Capricorn? We have a Prince of Arrows, air energy, a Four of Arrows, air energy again, and a Three of Staves, another Crossroads card. And all those were in the reverse position. So we have a Page of Arrows. This could be a past person. Messages, education, and articulation. Reverse is waiting for news, not understanding as much as one would like to, and ignorance and confusion. This might be your Eight of Staves here. We have the Four of Arrows, which is healing, introspection, and isolation. In the reverse, it's an enforced isolation, a loneliness, and needing a more detached view of problems. And then we have a Three of Staves, which is waiting, successful enterprises and planning. Reversed is ambitious plans that may not be grounded in reality, and frustrating delays. So yes, yet again, so I feel like we have a separate offering coming in, and then we have either a past person here or another person who is not moving because there's a delay. There's just a delay with this person because they're not working on themselves. They might think they are, but they're not. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some. Well, you know what? We'll just keep them out. Keep these out and I'll pull them on top just so you can keep looking at them. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do some romance angels for the single Capricorn. And you know, if you feel like it is time to fully walk away from the Eight of Staves there, then that is your decision, you know. We have an unrequited love. So that very well could be your Eight of Staves. I would check out the relationship reading because these two popped out for them as well. You may have children with that person or wanted children. They may have children. You may have children. It could be an inner child healing that needs to take place. Past trauma. It does say to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Finances and career are affecting your love life right now because you're struggling and you're having to provide everything, for yourself. It does say give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So if you feel like there is something here, don't give up then. It is safe for you to love again. Okay. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it could also be with a future person. You do have true love, yet again. This is the romance of a lifetime. That popped up in the relationship reading as well. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So you could have another offering coming in, that Ace of Coins, that is your soulmate. Or perhaps it's a karmic calling in your soulmate. See, boom. Okay. It's all based on free will, so whatever you so choose. Nothing that is meant for you will pass you by. So, you know, this is business. You got challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing, okay? Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you and is protecting you. You have divine protection. You have Mercury retrograde, which you also got in the relationship reading. It's electronic issue, communication issues. They want you to review everything. So, you know, don't jump the gun. Don't act out of anger. There's a honeymoon phase arriving for you. Or you could also be attending someone's wedding. So you might choose this other person and there will be a very, it'll feel very happy, very exciting. You just can't get enough of each other. We have sexuality. Now this card, I like to play around with what it says. It does say someone is still figuring themselves out. That could very well be possible for that past person, which is why they're struggling. It could also just be sexual tension in my personal opinion. So there might just be a lot of chemistry between you or this new person. It does say open up your heart. It will help you attract more love into your life. Let's go ahead and get messages from our person. Messages from Capricorn's person, please and thank you. Messages for our person or persons. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. Why can't I tell you the truth? I don't want to be alone. So I believe that is your Eight of Staves. And they can't do it right now. They're trying to grow, but they just can't do it. And they want to know what you even see in them. What do you see in them? The wonderful person they used to be. The honeymoon phase that you guys had. Alright. Some beach insight. There's talking. So interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives. Text call, email, and hoovering. So I do believe that there is a communication coming in. Perhaps they are trying to put forth an effort. Again, they're moving very slow, so it's frustrating. There's the snake, which is competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. There could be third-party interference, or there could have been. The boat is receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. We might be able to move from the past to heal, to let go, to rebuild, to have a sturdier foundation. There's heart with a key. So welcoming love, meeting the one, opening our heart, getting together, and perfect. So that could be a past person, or that could be your new person. There's the axe, breakup, separation, stop the power, silent treatment, and abandonment. So I think we're already in that situation. The axe has already been given. Or perhaps you also got the Grim Reaper. The relationship isn't over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So to start focusing on yourself. So for the past person, it may be time to cut ties. If they are meant for you, they will be with you. Any other messages? Let's see. I'm going to show you one more time here just to see. Are there any other messages for Capricorn? There's the chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. That is probably you and your wonderful energy. For this person, there's also soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. So take what you will. You can absolutely keep trying with the Eight of Staves energy there. It's not wrong to do so, but you might have to give it the axe, and you might have to move forward from it. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and close out this reading. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.